This is my garden journal for March 1st, 2019. Looking around in the winter garden, there is so much that is undone or turned up that needs to be repositioned, reconfigured. But I'm concentrating today on this cabbage bed. I have 3, 6, 8, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Looks like 21 nice cabbages. They are starting to head up now. Excited about that. Very little insect activity. Those would be snails, because I know that these PVC anchorings that I've put here for the flexible arches in the bad weather, some of them collect water, and some of them, I'm checking all of them here, some of them collect water and some of them just give shelter to what I have seen as snails. This one, for example, has water in it. It just has to do with the drainage under that particular hole. In the summer, I put a teaspoon of oil on each of these that hold water. Well, first I empty the water, then I put a teaspoon of oil in there, and that seems to keep I just don't want to consider breeding mosquitoes in those. So obviously I need to do some weeding there. I have a question about whether it's beneficial or recommended to take the bad leaves that are laying down, that don't contribute anything to the plant, that sort of thing, or is it okay? Is it best to leave it because of some thermal advantage around at soil level around the roots? I don't know. I have been taking the old yellow leaves like this sort of thing. I feed them to my chickens and they're happy to have them. Here's another one that looks fairly bad. I like to only keep the better ones on the plant, but it made me think if I'm removing them prematurely, and maybe if there would be a benefit to keeping them there. So they're starting to head up now, and so far so good. This is the cabbage, which is the flat drum head. It's a pack of seeds that I got free from Baker Creek, and I definitely will get these again. It's still an heirloom, and the production, I think, is being good. If all these head, I will be very happy. The heading was spotty last year, and we absolutely love cabbage. What else is in this bed is some green onions that I put there just from a pack from the supermarket that I think I used 3 or 4, and rather than leave the rest in the refrigerator, I went ahead and planted them, and I keep harvesting the leaves. All parts of onion are edible, so the leaves are very good cut up in a salad. Here's another crop of the green onions. Over here I have forget-me-nots that will get obviously they will get thinned out and separated when the weather is a little friendlier. We're expecting rain again. Very rainy springtime it has been, or late winter. We're expecting rain again. I believe another ½ inch for tomorrow, and I think on Wednesday low temperatures of like 20 something. So we're not out of the woods yet. At the edge of this bed I have planted leeks. The leeks are very good in soup. I got to know leeks when we lived in England. For some reason they're not so much used here, but I love having leeks always. It's a good substitute for onions if you don't have onions. So that's it for cabbages. That is my update for today. I'll do a different bed at a time later, and then possibly an overview.